Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 6 of our Archer playthrough of Dark Souls. I am your host, Anonymous Chaos, back once again after a large amount of time that I was away, not able to upload. But I am back, and in today's episode we will be making some upgrades to our equipment, and then we will be making our way through Sin's Fortress. Now, the first thing that I want to do before I talk about anything is upgrade our equipment, because I will end up forgetting it. So,
why, that's a fine ember you have there. I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not lend it to me?
and we will be giving Andre the large ember. And if you probably won't remember this because I'm probably going to post this episode first, but in episode 5, I think, or 6, I've probably got my numbers wrong because I'm all over the place right now. But anyway, in the last episode, I got here to upgrade my equipment and I completely forgot the large ember. So I wrapped up the video and I ended up having to go get it. So we will be giving him the ember.
Listen, you won't be disappointed. I can hardly wait to get started.
Me neither. Okay, so let us, we need to modify equipment. We are going to go ahead and upgrade our Baldur's swag sword because it is awesome. We are also, no, we are not. We are not going to upgrade our bow. We are going to continue to upgrade our sword because we will be using our sword more often in this next area. And the bow damage isn't going to be quite as pertinent. So, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rest. And can I level up? I cannot. I need 4,000 more. Okay, so while I go through Sin's Fortress, there's a few things I want to talk to you guys about. The first thing I want to talk to you guys about is my surgery that I had last, not last, but the week before last, Thursday. If that makes sense. I had surgery on my shoulder. And that is the reason for my absence. That is the reason why none of the episodes were coming out. And as I mentioned, there were a couple episodes before this that I'm probably not going to post before this. And the reason for that is I had intended on having those episodes come out while I was recovering from the surgery. But I was so busy with being in the pain that I was in and making sure that my shoulder was recovering properly, and that I just couldn't do it. And my family was helping me recover, and I couldn't ask them to do that for me because all their time was most of their time was consumed by taking care of me, and I just couldn't bring myself to ask that of them. So this will probably end up being the first upload that I make before I take care of those. The next thing I want to talk about is which episodes I will be uploading after this. Well, I have episode 5. I think I have episode 5 and 6. I think this is episode 7. I think I got my numbers confused. But regardless, I'm going to be uploading 2 more episodes of this playthrough, which depicts my journey through Upper Blighttown and my Quelaag fight. And I did both of those before my surgery, with the intention of posting them after my surgery. But like I said, that didn't happen quite the way I planned it, which is not a big deal because they will still be making it to you guys. Let's see, I have Minecraft episodes, I have Dark Souls episodes, I have a lot of things to catch up on. Come on, Rock. There we go. Come on, get out of my way. Get out of my way, you freaking... Okay. You are being a jerk. Oh, nope, I missed it. I thought I was gonna get there before the rock, but oh well. That's just fine. Let's see. I have episode 5 and 6 of this playthrough. I have, the episode that I recorded after my Minecraft tour of our new base of operations. And I'm not going to, elaborate on how those episodes went. Some of them went well, some of them didn't, or at least less successful than I had hoped. But that I'm not going to elaborate on which ones those were, so that you know, the surprise is still there for you guys. So it's a new episode, it's not just me, like, posting it after I explain it. You guys get what I'm getting at. Oh crap, no. Okay, we're good. The next thing I want to talk about is the new Dark Souls 2 trailer. Okay. So I've suddenly become really big on Twitter. Like, I've become very active. I'm always on my Twitter account, and I'm always reading what everyone's up to, because I'd like to know. I'd like to be informed. I'm not very what's the word for it? I'm not very popular in the community at the moment, I guess is the word. Like, I'm not very well known. So it would be nice to know what all the well-known people are doing. Like, previously it was just me looking on YouTube, oh look, they have a video. But now I'm able to look on Twitter and, become aware before things happen, or as they're happening, or whatever. The new Dark Souls 2 trailer was brought to my attention as I was on Twitter. The link was brought to my attention by, I can't remember who it was. It was a couple days ago, but I watched it and it was just freaking awesome. I don't know what else to say. I thoroughly enjoyed that trailer. Oh my gosh, it blew my mind. It just let us know so much in just a short 3 minutes, I think it was. I think it was 3 minutes. But regardless of the length, it showed us so much information. And a lot of people were saying that they didn't want to watch the trailer because they thought that it would let them know too much about the game. But honestly, that trailer, what it did for me was it let me know, what all I can expect in Dark Souls 2. Like, there are a few new weapons in the game. All the bosses are definitely looking a lot more badass than the present Dark Souls bosses, which I am very excited about. I didn't think that they could possibly do that, but they did it, and they did it very successfully. That's all I can really say. It was just awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was just great. I know a lot of people were, going on about how, they didn't want to see the trailer, but I didn't really see a problem in it. I enjoyed it, actually. There we go. You finally fell off. Alright, so the next thing that I want to talk about is, if I can remember... Oh! Also on Twitter, I found out that Ian B, Epic Name Bro, is going to be doing the Dark Souls 2 guide for the community, and I just want to congratulate him on that job, on acquiring that position. It just goes to show just how much influence he has on the community. He is a great guy. I really like his content. I've loved every episode that he's posted. And as many of you know, I came into the Souls community a little late. It was actually this past summer, the end of this past summer. And as soon as I get the game, I found out that Dark Souls 2 is coming out. So it was kind of crazy. Okay, so what do I want to do? I have 22 dexterity, endurance, and vitality. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Let's upgrade our dexterity, because then we can be doing more. No, let's not. Let's keep our souls and go get us some large titanite, because it never fails that whenever I start a playthrough, every playthrough that I do, I never have enough large titanite, and I hate farming large titanite. I'm so happy that you can just buy it and be done with it. And the next thing I'm going to do here in Sin's Fortress is go take care of Billy, which is the giant guy throwing rocks upstairs. Just because he gets on my nerves, he complicates things far more than it needs to be. So, yeah. But anyway, back to E and B. I just really wanted to congratulate him about his new position. I was super excited. Whoa, button fail. Did not dodge. I'm just so happy for him. That is just awesome. Let's see. What else did I want to talk about? There was something else. Oh, I also wanted to talk to you guys about my future videos. I have run into a problem. These episodes aren't going quite as fast as I thought they would be. Now, I'm going through Sin's Fortress fairly quickly. I usually go through Sin's Fortress a little slower, but I'm just so excited to talk about the things that I am talking about at the moment that I'm just like flying through everything. This is probably one of the most successful runs of Sin's Fortress I've ever had, so I'm very excited about that. Now, don't take my saying that it's not going as fast as I hope to be my saying that I'm no longer going to be doing this playthrough. There is no chance that I will stop doing this playthrough until the absolute very end. Well, that sucked. Oh well, I was going down there anyway. But anyway, there's no possible way that I would stop doing this. I am having so much fun on this build that it's not even funny. It is super successful. Probably one of the most successful, whoa crap, playthroughs I've ever had, including on my own. Oh crap. As I boast about how much success I'm having a hard time with this guy. Don't do it again, are you kidding me? Yeah. Come on, sir. That's not cool. But what I plan on doing is, seeing as how Dark Souls 2 is about to come out, I'm not going to be able to get a whole lot of content out before that happens. So what my thoughts are is, I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to make some builds. Like, I'm going to set up some builds, and I'm going to show the boss battles using those builds. And the way that I think I'm gonna have to end up building, the most effective way for me to build them and also get battles that convey what the builds are. You know, if I start a build and my first episode is the bell towers and I'm trying to use this Vihander, you know, I'm able to do that, but it's not going to be near as effective if I do it the way that I plan on doing it. And the way that I plan on doing it is actually starting by having the first episode of that build on the Biggie Smalls fight in Anne Orlando, because that way I have enough time to build up my stats and my equipment enough to where I can start calling it the build that I'm trying to make. If that makes any sense. I've started a intelligence build, which I've never done before. I've only done it once prior to this, and I got to Orlando, defeated them, and then, oh my gosh. Dude, that is awesome. That bleed, man. Oh well. Anyway, what was I saying? I did the intelligence build previously. It was like my second playthrough of the entire game. My first playthrough was a quality build based on a guide that I was following, which was probably not the most effective way to do it. I probably should have just played the game blind, but I did not. But what I ended up doing was I got to Anne Orlando, defeated them fairly easily. I was actually very satisfied with how easily I defeated them. The problem that I had with it was the amount of effort that was required to go through the areas themselves, like to get to the bosses, was just ridiculous, to say the least. I was not satisfied at all with the build. I did not have my stats up the way I wanted them to. I had focused only on my intelligence and was attempting to get the spells rather than getting my health up to where I wanted it, or my endurance to where I could wear the armor that I wanted. You know, just little stuff, like little mistakes that you make on your first attempt at a build. But so I just ended up scrapping it, like, completely. So now I have restarted that build. Oh come on! I've restarted that build, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. That build has become very successful. I tried to record the Anne Orlando fight, but it was unsuccessful. I could not speak to save my life, and it was just bad. And I'm sorry if you guys hear the vacuum downstairs. My mother apparently decided to start cleaning for no good reason, apparently. So I apologize if you hear the vacuum. I certainly can hear it, so I hope to God that it does not transfer into the video, and if it does, I apologize. But further into this discussion of my future videos, I do have the intelligence build. I'm working on a strength build, which I'm going to be using, what was it I was going to use? I was going to use the, Black Knight Axe, or at least that was the plan. So I'm probably not going to be able to show that to you until New Game Plus, which means I'd have to work on it very diligently, and at the moment I just don't have, I'd say the time to do it, I guess, because like I've said before, I'm not able to make these episodes during the week. I've only allowed myself to make these during the weekends, because then I have unlimited time to do it. I'm not restricted by homework for school or sporting events or whatever, and that way, you know, I don't have to worry about my obligations to YouTube while also worrying about my obligations to my personal life. You know, the weekends just seem to be for the most part, a set of free days, and especially today. Today is Monday, the 19th, I think. It's Martin Luther King Day, and I had planned on making episodes for Saturday and Sunday, but I decided to give my brothers a chance to play whatever they wanted to play for the past 2 days. And I did do some work on the builds that I plan on showing you guys while they weren't playing whatever, like they were mostly playing Minecraft. Actually, I think that's all they ended up playing. But anyway, let's talk to this guy. I don't care about your dialogue. Let's go ahead and purchase our... Wait, what has he got? He's got that, and then he's got arrows. He's got the Onion Bro armor, which is awesome. He's got those. I don't really need those. I'm not going to need the Thunder Stone Plate Ring for the fight, so just going to spend all my souls on Large Titanite so I can upgrade my equipment some more. Anyway, I have the intelligence build, I have the strength build, I have, and I'm also working on a ninja build, which is going to be very similar to this build, except I'm not going to be using a bow. I've narrowed down my equipment to an uchi katana and 2 claws, and I'm using the grass crest shield. And the reason why I'm going so into depth is because I'm very excited about that build. I worked on it last night for several hours. I got to Anor Londo, and now I'm just farming souls to get the build to where I want it. Because at the moment I'm not ready for the Biggie Smalls fight. I'm not ready at all. Okay, that's about it as far as that goes. I do also plan on I do also plan on doing a Zweihander build because I'm a huge fan of the Zweihander. I thoroughly enjoy using it. I also plan on doing a club only build, which means I'm restricted to only using the four club weapons in the entire game. Crap, man. Which is the club, the reinforced club, the large club, and the very large club. I think is what it's called. The very large club. Oh crap. Gosh dang, man, he's giving me so much trouble. Alright, we'll trade. I'll let you do that. Okay, need to focus here just for a minute. I plan on doing a chaos build, just mostly just for my namesake. I've never actually used very many chaos weapons. The only chaos weapon that I've ever used is the Quelaag Fury Sword, and I thoroughly enjoy using that. And if you don't know, there's a trick to this guy. If you can get him to shoot at you, it'll go over your head. So you can actually just sit here and shoot arrows at him, and if he doesn't roll, you'll hit him. So that's usually how I kill him, unless he decides to come after me. But while I am cheesing this guy, I'm actually going to switch over to my poison arrows. Come on, don't do this to me. And also you can stab at his feet. It's very easy to do on this incline. That's usually how I defeat him. Although if he gets a hold of me, he's probably going to murder me badly. There we go. Bye, Ricard. Oh, I am also doing a Astora build. It's going to be I'm restricted to only using weapons and armor that are associated with Astora. However, I'm not including Solaire as a possibility because I believe that he is the son of Gwyn, and therefore he is from Anor Londo. I mean, they could have come from Astora at some point and then gone to Anor Londo, that's where he spawned after he died and became undead. I don't know, but I'm not going to be including Solaire in those requirements because I'd like to make a build specifically, dedicated to Solaire. However, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that before Dark Souls 2 comes out, and after it does, all my time is going to be consumed with Dark Souls 2. So, I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and no, okay, whatever. Let's see. That's pretty much all that I wanted to talk about, I guess. All I have to say is that I'm really, really, really excited for Dark Souls 2. I cannot wait. Oh, and if you want to find me on Twitter for whatever reason, if you want to figure out when all these episodes are going to be coming out, or if you're just one of those, I don't know, if you're just a fan of me, you know, I don't know why you would be, but if you are, you'll find me at underscore anonymous chaos. So yeah, the next thing I want to do is summon Tarkus, because Tarkus is amazing. And then we are going to go take out the Iron Golem. And hold on, the camera might shake, but I'm going to check how much time. We are at 25 minutes. So, we are going to fight this guy, and then we are going to wrap up this video. Which means that you all will be seeing this fairly soon. I'm going to upload this almost immediately after I am done recording. You know, after I like make sure that everything went as planned, and if it didn't, then I'm screwed. There's not really anything that I can do about it. But anyway, let's get this thing started. I'm doing so little damage, it's not even funny. I don't know which leg he hit, so I'm just hitting them both. Come on, Tarkus, give me a hand. Alright. So we're halfway done. This is not going to be very hard. With Tarkus' help, this is a breeze. A breeze. I would also like to do a Tarkus build, but oh crap. I've attempted to do that before, and I just could not get my stats to line up the way I wanted them to. It's probably going to end up being a build that I have to wait until New Game Plus to show you guys, or even beyond New Game Plus, probably New Game Plus 2, because I can't seem to get the stats the way I want them. I can never get the stats exactly where I want them, so not too worried about that, I don't guess. But yeah, two-hand. Get him, Tarkus. Oh yeah. And that is it. Thank you, Tarkus. I sincerely appreciate it. And thank you guys for joining me once again in this, whatever number episode this is. I've been away a long time, and I'm so happy to be back. And yeah, that's all I can really say. And until the next episode, I am your host, Anonymous Chaos, saying do not forget to like the video if you did, or dislike it if you did. And if you did dislike it, tell me what you didn't like about it, and I'll see what I can do as far as changes goes. And once again, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I am at _Anonymous Chaos. And until next time, guys, I will see you all in the next one.